everyone. Thanks for joining us for this month's episode of the Animal Services Pawcast. We have a lot of exciting news to share with you all, but first let's get started taking a look at how we did last month. Last month, Animal Services saved 78.83% of the animals that came into our care. We saw over 1,400 animals come into the shelter, including hundreds of kittens and puppies, which leads us to a very important message we share every year, which is to stop the kidnapping. Every year, hundreds of neonatal kittens enter the shelter, brought in by community members who have their hearts in the right place, thinking they're doing the right thing, saving kittens that seem to be abandoned by mom, but are actually putting these baby kittens at even more risk. In reality, oftentimes kittens are left alone by mom when she's hunting for food or watching from a safe distance. It's best to leave kittens alone, especially when they're healthy, fluffy, and warm to the touch, because that means mom is nearby. This year, pledge to not be a kidnapper and help us save more lives. You can find more information on what to do if you find kittens at savethekittensep.com. Last month was also National Vaccine Month, and of course, El Paso Animal Services celebrated by breaking a record of the most pets served in a one-day pet wellness clinic. Animal Services hosted 2 pet wellness clinics in March and served almost 1,800 pets, including over 1,200 pets in just one of those days. We'd like to give a special thank you to Petco Love and the Bissell Pet Foundation for sponsoring these events and providing these services to our community. Some other exciting news from last month is our reopening of our Cats at the Zoo Pet Encounter and Adoption Center inside the El Paso Zoo and Botanical Gardens. This one-of-a-kind adoption center opened last summer for the first time and adopted over 300 cats in just a few months before closing for the winter season. We are excited to be open again for the spring and summer season, offering more cats and kittens an opportunity to be adopted, as well as an educational opportunity to learn about our domestic felines. Come visit us next time you're at the zoo. We are open every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday during normal zoo hours. But if you're thinking of adopting a pup sometime soon, we have another fun event coming up at the end of this month. On Saturday, April 30th, we are teaming up with the Rescue Runners to invite the community to come out and help us walk every single adoptable dog at the shelter and hopefully even find their loving forever homes too. This is the first time the shelter is hosting an event like this, and we will be extending adoption hours from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in an effort to provide the community more opportunities to meet our lovable adoptable pets. Lastly, some other exciting news is the latest addition to our life-saving team, our new Animal Services Director, Terry Kepschel. Terry joins us after retiring from the El Paso Fire Department, where he often partnered with El Paso Animal Services on developing policies, updating procedures, and adding and modifying kennel space. Terry just joined our team at the end of March, so join us in welcoming him to the Animal Services team. Well, that does it for us this month's episode of the Animal Services Pawcast. Be sure to follow us on all our social media channels for the latest news and updates. We'll see you next time.